Hello, everyone. I am going live at a random time because I am actually just doing a test. I want to start dropping some kind of tips and tricks when it comes to utilizing AI. And so, what I thought I would do is go ahead and go live at a time where probably most people wouldn't be on, just because I was a little nervous about whether or not this would actually work with my setup. Right now, I'm live on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. And so, based on that, I just wanted to kind of do it at a random time. So, I am going to go ahead and show you all really quickly what it is that I wanted to make sure that we could do today. So, I am going into, if you Google Gemini, then you can come in here and you can actually go ahead and create an image of yourself. You can do this so simply, so easily when it comes to AI. And so, based on that, what I wanted to do is just give you a quick tutorial. So, Google Gemini has something called Nano Banana. It is a name, and I have no idea why they came up with it, but you see this where it says create image and it has a banana. We're going to click on that. Then, what we're going to do is we're going to go and upload a photo of ourselves. So, when we upload this photo of ourselves, what it will do is it will actually give you the opportunity to be able to create an image of yourself. So, I just uploaded a photo. And then what we're going to also do is put in a prompt. Now, if you are on any of these platforms that I'm going live on, I'm going to include the prompt in the post. So after I'm done with this live, it should show up as some type of post. And I'm going to go ahead and include the prompt in the post so that that way you'll be able to utilize it and create your own image. Now, you may want to do this exactly like I did, which is totally okay. Or you might say, you know what, I don't want to do it exactly like yours. Instead, what I'd like to do is do mine in something slightly different. Right? You might just want yours to look slightly different than mine. Mine's has where this one is that I'm having tea with Santa Claus. You might want to have it where you are having coffee or a beer or wine, or you might even not want it to be Santa Claus. Maybe you'll want it to be the Grinch. Like you can manipulate and put whatever you want into these prompts, but I'm going to show you when I press to implement it how creative it is. And it's so fast. So it's only taking this long because I'm talking. So we uploaded a picture. Well, let me go back. We first went to Google Gemini. I then uploaded a picture. After I uploaded a picture, I put in what the prompt is. And basically, it's saying to use the reference photo, do not change the facial features, make it a whimsical holiday lodge scene. Sorry, my voice is still trying to come back from me having laryngitis last week. And then making sure that, it has where it's rustic, there's a table, there's tea, there's Santa. He's in a plush velvet suit. I'm just going to say a red velvet suit because I want to make sure that they make Santa look like the Santa that I have in my head, right? You might say your Santa's in a purple suit. It's all up to you. Now, I'm saying that she wears because it's a picture of me. If this is a guy and he wants to do it, he can just change it to he wears. And then what is it that you want to wear? You can go through and change this out and put it into whatever you want. I'm going to change it for me, and I'm not going to have the deep curls. I'm going to say that she's wearing the velvet dress in burgundy, but I'm also going to say that I want not only my facial features to remain the same, but I'm going to say and hair for myself. Now, when I created these prompts, and they are all my prompts when you see these come through, I created all of these with the anticipation that it could be anybody. And a lot of people want curly, flowy, beautiful hair when it comes time to do a holiday photo. So that's why I put that in there. But for me personally, I want to keep my same hair. I don't want it to change who I am in regards to making it fluffy and curly. But you'll be able to take this prompt, like I said, and make it your own. And then it talks about a fireplace, there's garland, there's all these different things, right? Hi, cool Aaron. How are you? Hi, Ramon. How are y'all doing? I am showing a prompt in Google Gemini, Nano Banana. We went to, just to put it in perspective, we went to Google Gemini I actually have the pro account, so I pay $20 a month for it. But we have the pro account. I actually put in a picture of myself, just like a selfie, and then I put in a prompt. And now I'm going to say to generate. And the selfie that I picked actually, excuse me, is one where I had a full face of makeup on because I did an actual photo shoot. So we're going to just press for it to think. So it's going to stay on thinking. If you click on this button here, you will see that it has some other options of which type of model you want to use. I just usually leave it on thinking. And let me go ahead and turn this a little bit so y'all can see it thinking. And then what it will do is it'll just take a little bit of time and decide when it's ready. So it's taking you through the thinking process, and that fast it's done, by the way. Like it literally just popped up. So it is done. And I'm not showing it just yet, but it does take you through the thinking process. And if I click here, you'll be able to see that it's walking you through exactly what it was doing, how it was thinking, what it was creating, how it was generating. And then here it is. So this is the picture of me and Santa based on the prompt, sipping tea. How exciting, right? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So, and that's really how simple it is. Like, I literally think I have been on here for all of about, I don't know, 5 minutes. And it would have been 2.5 minutes if I wasn't talking through it exactly. But this is it. This is how you can go through and generate a picture. Now, let's say that this picture populated and I was like, I really don't like me in the burgundy. Let me put myself in a purple dress. You could literally just say, can you change my dress, because I already told it was me, to purple. Let's say green. So that way it's at least the Christmas colors. I won't go with what my favorite color is. I'll just say green. So let's say change the dress to green. And then it's going to think and process, take you through all of the things that it needs to go through as it's quote unquote thinking, it's regenerating, it's figuring everything out, and they basically call it rendering. And then it will eventually populate exactly as I said. So now it's me with the green dress with Santa Claus. And now just think of all the possibilities, right? You could do this with your child. You could do this with your whole family. You could take a picture of your family and say, "Them here drinking tea with Santa Claus." Like you can make it whatever you want. So on that note, that's it. And that's the only reason you're telling Mrs. Claus. Oh my goodness, that's funny. Yeah, and yes, having pro is great. Some of these things you're able to do without having the $20 pro account. So don't feel as though you have to always pay the extra money to be able to have some of these services. Actually, let's just do a quick test, right? I'll just do this because that is a different picture. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to actually go not to me. This was from my last, when I had laryngitis, my last video that I made of my AI twin doing my affirmations for me. So that is that video. But I think I'm going to go into incognito mode. And I'm going to see if Gemini will do this for us over there because I do not pay for it in Gemini Incognito. So, yeah, but thank y'all for coming into the space and the place. Let's see here. And so it's going to make me sign in. Well, I don't know. Let's see. Well, I don't think it'll let me do, it won't let me do a image without signing in. Let me see how easily I can do this on camera. No, I don't think I can because I can't remember what account I could use if I am not signed in. So that example isn't going to work, but at least you know what does work, which is you being able to go to Google Gemini, taking the prompt that I'm going to include in the TikTok comments. I'll include it in the YouTube as well as the Facebook so that way you all can see it, use it if you like. If you don't, that's fine. Tomorrow I'll come with something else. Like I said, today I just wanted to test it because I'm having it stream on 3 different platforms, and I just didn't know if it would work. And I said, well, what better time than almost midnight Eastern time for me to go ahead and just play around and test it out and see what would work. So, all right, everybody, thank you for your time and for coming through. And I will go ahead and make sure that this is all up and available for people to utilize if they're interested. Take care. Have a good day.